Okay, well, it's not every day you see signs like this along the BNT with a laser hazard and live bombs. So I'm actually at the military training area. So there's the road, or the dirt road, comes through here, and I'm not sure how long for, but we had to phone up and sort of tell them that we're going to be in the area. But it was a bit of a rigmarole, so I'm not sure how it sort of works. The person we spoke to didn't seem to care, but it just say in the guidebook that you must call. But and for obvious reasons. I mean, if there's bombs going off and lasers and machine guns and tanks and stuff like that, then it's obviously worth letting somebody know that you're around here. I don't want to get shot and I don't want to get blown up. So yeah, interesting sort of area. I'm a bit sort of freaky as well. So there's a big sign as you enter saying, you know, crossing over here is a criminal offence and blah 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 blah. However, I had to cross over it because this is where the trail comes. So we've done all the right things. Vicky's actually with me today. It's a really good dirt road. Like it's, you know, it's better than a sealed road. So probably thanks to the government. But yeah, as you can see, nothing around here. That's the road just there, and then both sides is the military ground. And yeah, it looks like I've been doing some burning off, so I'm glad I wasn't here for that, because that would have been yuck. It's either that or it's just been singed by all the warfare that goes on here. Interesting. Alright, hopefully I'm going to be safe going through here. As I said, I don't want to become target practice, but onwards and upwards, and try and get through this section as quick as possible. I'm pretty sure I'm not too far from the range road, which is the far side of this, so obviously once I'm on there, that's should be safe as houses, so we shall see. But there's enough of these signs are spread along here all the way, so definitely a no-go zone. It is a Sunday, so let's hope that it's a day off for the army too. Well, I'm happy to say I'm out of the military zone, and I'm back onto our highway, and I'm heading towards the battery, wherever that is. But Townsville's 63k from here, so I'm not too far from the coast as the crow flies. But this sign here just lets me know all the different stations that I've sort of come through along route. There's a fair few there. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 15 stations. And it says that the fire conditions there are very, very high, but I believe they've been doing some burning off. So that'll explain a few things there. So about 35k down the highway. At this stage it seems pretty quiet. Let's hope it stays that way. But yeah, it's sort of nice to be out of the military zone. It just have that weird feeling when you're in there. Vicky's not going to support me today, so as you can see, I'm sporting my own backpack, and watch out for the sun there. And yeah, the reason for that is because this road, apart from this section right here in front of me, just doesn't have anywhere to pull over, so it's just easy if I just support myself. Now it looks like this side's also part of the training area. It's a massive area. I looked on the map last night, it's huge. So yeah, they take up both sides of the road, and then you've got that dirt road going through there that's got Defence Force stuff both sides. It just goes all the way down towards Townsville, so it's a huge area. And the lady at the Mingler pub was telling me that sometimes you can actually feel and hear the explosions, and I actually felt some one night while we were camping down there, and I said to her, oh, there must have been the mines blasting last night. She goes, no, it's probably the training zone. So shooting off big rockets and stuff is pretty exciting, but I'm glad I didn't get caught out in it. So but the next danger zone now for me is this highway. So as I said, let's hope it stays quiet. Doesn't look like there's much in terms of keeping off the road. It's just a small shoulder, and there's not really much to jump out of the way of. I mean, it's, you know, it's a bit rough down there. So anyway, wish me luck, and about 35k, and I hope to be off this road. Alrighty. Wow, interesting. Very early on in my highway run, I've come across a red flag. and a red flag means that there's live firing in progress when there's a red flag up. So somewhere in that vast bit of land there is, I don't know, either shooting, the army's shooting, or letting off bombs or whatever they do. Pretty exciting. So it says here, when red flags are displayed, live firing in progress. So I'm sort of glad I'm on the highway now and out of the way of all that. But scary stuff, isn't it? You know, especially when the BNT goes down roads like that. You know, you just think, shit. Where's it safe? Where is it unsafe? All right, keep on bashing on, and you never know, I might hear some booms and some bangs, which would be sort of exciting, I suppose. Well, that is one big truck, and he kindly just stopped to ask me if I was alright. Because as you can see, I'll be on this road now for about 25 kilometres, and there's the odd cars, another one coming now, but no one seems to stop. But that's a big truck to pull up like that and ask if I'm alright. That's something new. The big trucks often struggle to stop, so and he's still picking up speed now. Look, he's not that far ahead. So interesting. I was just stopped at the side of the road to check out the hang on, check out the eagles and the kites, but they're all too far away. There's two in the distance watching. No, you can't see. There's some just flying over the road here now. There's one guy real high, and there's two just about to come quite low to the road. But again, this camera pro doesn't show the depth. But look at them, they're amazing. They loop the loop. These two are fighting or something. Wow. But yeah, it's a shame I can't get these sort of things on camera. But I'm a bit overwhelmed by how many actual wedge-tailed eagles I've seen on this trip. It's amazing. Like I've seen so many, and sometimes up to like 5 together, just soaring around the valleys. And you can literally just take a seat and just watch them all afternoon. But there's not much chance of that on this trip. But yeah, just beautiful. And there's also these other things called kites that actually can just float in the air like a kite. They don't have to move, and you know, just like an eagle, they've got great eyesight, and they're looking out for anything that can swoop down and kill some poor little rat or mouse or whatever, just climbing through the bush. But I think kites, I heard that kites have they can see urinary tract, apparently. That's what a guy from Parks was telling me. So you got these little voles and stuff running through the grass and going to the toilet and leaving their little urine marks, and the kites can see that, like ultraviolet almost, and can, you know, track where these things are. So not sure how true it is, but it sounds pretty interesting. They're not obviously eagles. The eye of an eagle, you know, it means they can see what's going on. But they're just beautiful to watch. They don't even flap their wings. They just soar on the thermals around and round and round. So that's what I was just doing when the truck stopped anyway. But as you can see, this this sealed road just goes on and on and on. You know, and these last couple of weeks has been dirt roads like this, you know, and obviously today's a sealed road, which is worse, but they're just boring, you know, because the scenery doesn't change. It's this, I mean, it's still beautiful. It's out in the bush, and you know, it's green, there's pretty trees, and there's things like eagles and all those things we've been talking about, but you just get a bit over it, you know. It's I've had some of the best scenery this country's got to offer, and sometimes you forget how just, you know, I suppose you take for granted this just rolling hills and countryside, that you just go, this is boring. But it's not. I mean, it's still beautiful, but just a little bit over it, you know. I've had at least these last 3 weeks it's just been like that, just straight roads that you can see down, like this one, and dirt roads in the middle of nowhere. This is a sealed road in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, it's boring, you know. So here comes another car, and this is what you have to be careful of, because these guys sometimes don't slow down, so it's always interesting.